Green Man here, bringing you Worlds Adrift Island Creator. Worlds Adrift is a sandbox MMO in the making. It's going to be very open world, very open-ended. Pretty much you're going to get thrown in. You're going to build a ship, you're going to gather some materials, build a ship, and then you are going to get off your island that you start on. Sorry about that music. You're going to get off the island you start on and go explore other ones to find other things for your ship that'll make it better, so you can then travel further out and then through some different weather systems and storm cells and things. So that's the game. It's, pretty much one world. If you see things there, everyone sees things there. People can jump on your ship and take that if they want. You gotta be, very careful about that, where you leave it, if you leave it unattended. People can kill you whenever, and the combat, there's no skill or anything. It's all skill based. It's all completely player skill, and I love that. I may not be very good, but I do like that I know that someone's better than me only because they're just better than me. I'd rather know that than someone kick my ass because, they can play longer or something. So anyway, we're going to generate an island here. There's different shapes you can start with. You can do a sphere, a box, capsule, an ellipsoid. Right now we have the half ellipsoid. Let's do a sphere. Might end up pretty small, to be honest. No, it just added a sphere, it looks. So, and then we can take off this one. So now we just have a sphere. Make the radius bigger. Oh boy. Oh yeah, okay. Let's generate that one. Oh, it's gonna be big. We pretty much just made a planet, I believe. This probably counts as a planet. That is just awesome. So a lot of good stuff that you can do, and I can already look at this. I mean, I shouldn't even mess with this. This is like they have a work of art here already. All these different tunnels and things. Wow. Pretty crazy, right? This is your sculpt. You can carve out pieces. You can change the radius and the power. So now I'm barely doing much. Now I'm about to shoot through the wall. Right. So if you're trying to just cut away at things real fast. You have your add to. Add stuff in. Oh, I don't want that hole there anymore. Let's close it up. Make some sort of big. Let's just get rid of that real quick. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that here. And then we have this flatten option. Sort of change the height. And now this is the plane where everything that you go over is going to be smoothed out to. And it looks a lot more man-made afterwards. You can imagine. Very smooth. We'll just go out to about there with it. And now we'll go back here and you can kind of tell. Oh yeah, nice little shelf there now. So that's about it there. Post-process we have. Zoom out because we'll be able to see a lot of this on this island. So it's a little rough around the edges, you might say. Fixing seams is going to fix any sort of places where the land doesn't quite meet together like it should. This island's so big that it's sort of taking a little longer than usual. You can smooth everything out. And you could change the power of the smooth as well. I haven't really noticed a huge difference. So I wouldn't really worry about it, but you might see a difference. Any minute now. There we go. Now you can tell already it's a lot smoother. And now we're going to remove these orphans, and we're going to bump this up, because this is going to remove larger chunks that we don't want, that are kind of just floating out there by themselves. So hopefully this will look a little more clean. Not a whole lot more clean, because there's all these pieces that are so big. So maybe if we would bump this up the whole way. Sorry, this is taking so long. Okay, still not really that clean, but this kind of island, I mean, sorta crazy looking anyway. So that's that. And here's this material tab. You can kind of change the ground, all different types of material and patterns and textures. You can change to just do the top, just do the side of it, or just do the bottom, or do all at once. Hit that and we'll do all of it. Right now we're on paint. Let's put grass on, it'll be a little easier to see. So we're just painting on wherever we want is going. You can erase it. And you also have this fill, and that's where this is all gonna, you can do just the top, just the side, or just the bottom with the fill. So we'll just do the side real quick. Still loading it in. Oh my. So with a chunk of land this big, and you see the complexity is 24. The complexity before you put in objects is basically based on how much land mass you have. If you take land away, it's going to drop that. If you add more, it'll add to it. There we go. So you can see that now there's a bunch of grass on the sides of everywhere. So we're at 24% complexity just because of the land. The ones I've made previously all started at 2 or 3%, so you can tell that this is just enormous compared to the other ones I have that you'll see in a little bit. And here's objects. We'll zoom in a little bit here. You can see a little closer. A bunch of different things. We have effects. You can put in like some dust effects, some fireflies, falling leaves. It looks pretty nice. Have foliage, all sorts of different things, bushes, cave stuff, desert stuff, flowers, roots, temperate, tropical vines. Then we get into gameplay. You can have 5 of these data banks on each island. Ancient stores of knowledge still functional enough for players to scan. And I apologize, I am sick if I sound a little weird. Here's these loot chests. You can have up to 3 of them, reserved chests from the past, where players will find high value items like rare schematics. Now with these loot containers, you can have as many as you want. Potential spawn points for ancient containers where players will find schematics and other resources. But the more you have, the less frequent they'll activate. Same goes for these loot ruins. I'm not sure what you get from them. Ruined debris where players may find a bit of the past. I don't know, maybe it's lore based. And then you have these murals. You can have 4 murals. You can carve custom murals to be discovered by other players. So just another way you can kind of make your mark on the land, because nothing goes away unless it falls off the side of the island, of course. If your ship's destroyed and you got a custom banner on it, that custom banner is laying on an island, and someone can take that and put it on their ship. That's just how it goes, and it's great. So we have some grasses, all sorts of different desert, regular, whatever. We got cave rocks, stalactites, stalagmites. We got desert rocks, these looking things. Some of those. Not very big ones though. Have larger rocks and smaller rocks. The small rocks are quite small. Oh, maybe not all of them. There's a medium one. Anyway, then we have ruins. We got different cultures. Culture A, metal ruins, whatever. Saborian ruins, it has a lot of different options in it. Simple things, and then some stone stuff. And lastly, we have trees. And yeah, some trees. Probably all be cut down, I'm sure. Palm trees. Dead trees, or desert tree. Upside down trees. You can, delete pretty easily. You only delete one at a time, I believe. I don't know what this continuous is. Maybe that's deleting more than one. Yeah, there you can hit continuous. You'll delete more than one. Then there's this mass place option, which is nice. Let's go up. Go to foliage. We'll go to desert, and we'll do some small cacti. And you can change the count. We'll bump it up to 120, sure. Now we have 120 cacti hanging around. Don't really see a whole lot of them because this place is so big, but they're around. They're here. Just randomly placed them all over. And then you can edit and move things around if you don't really like where they are. And that's about it for the island creator. I mean, it's like building a sandcastle, but no gravity, and I mean, no water to mess it up. It's a lot easier, You have so much freedom to do really whatever you want with it, and make it really your own. And the best part is this play mode where you can jump into your sandcastle and just mess around with it. See how everything works out. Here's one I made. I sort of had this chunk of land and I just broke it up into smaller islands. I didn't get very much further than that with it. But as you can see, it might be a pretty interesting concept. There's a bunch of different floating islands pretty close together. They're all accessible. Pretty easy to navigate your way around them. But still fun because you gotta jump around. Got this Forest Frenzy here. This is a pretty nice one. Put a lot of work into this one once it decides it's going to load. A lot of issues this time, I'm not sure why. Alright, here we go. Forest Frenzy. You can tell I played a lot of Donkey Kong Country with the names of my islands I chose, I think. This island came generated with this giant hole in the middle. That was pretty cool. Kept that. I made that bridge. You can kind of come in. There's a little secret passageway. You can make all sorts of passageways. Gotta love that, right? This little alcove. Come out. There's a little floating island underneath. A little shelf here next to it. Basically, yeah, that alcove is right here. Come out on this side. You go up this big, archway. Sort of a mountain here, or hill, cliff. Whoa. And there we are. There we are. We're in the game. Grapple. You can hold in shift and you'll kind of reel yourself in. Control will give you slack or not do anything sometimes, maybe. There we go. A little slack. Yeah. Move pretty freely on the side of things. You can jump. Give yourself a little bit of a kick. Get yourself some momentum. Jump off the side of this. Now you see on this side of the island, there's another alcove. Jump down onto that island, or maybe if it's big enough, you can build a ship in here and then drop it through that hole to get it out. Maybe a safe place to build ships if you didn't spawn in the kindest of places. Hey look, a little hole. Wonder what could be in there, right? Well, let's find out, huh? Maybe. Could prove a little more difficult than I had hoped when making it. There we go. Oh, not quite. Oh, there we go. This will basically be another exit from this place, you know. If you were to get swarmed or something inside, find this quick way out. Yeah, maybe not back in though. Yeah, that's basically what you're looking at though with this island. Pretty nice. You see how, I mean, you can just do anything with movement, and so I'm all the way down here on this island, right? Well, how the hell am I going to get back up, you might ask? Well, there's plenty of ways. There's plenty of ways. You don't really have to worry about it. And once the game is live and everything, and you have other things, you're going to have your crafting laser, of course, which will be how you harvest stuff. And then you're going to have a glider on your back, so you can just kind of float around if you need to. It's just another way to move. Almost ended my life there. Not quite. But yeah, that's Forest Frenzy. I have one more here I'll show you. Cliffside Carnage. Alright. See, sort of a, I don't know, piece of land shooting off the side. Big mountainside. Sort of a cove on this side of it. Kind of hidden away, a little safe. Got this little floating island by itself here, and then underneath the island you have this cave, and you have this little extra cavern piece. Here's one of these loot chests that you can place as many as you want, but they'll spawn less frequently if you have more. So this is the only one that I have in here. If this island would make it in, then now you know where it is. Now you know there's only one of them. Get ourselves out of here. We're in the cave, right? Pretty open expanse. Nice open spot here. You can probably fly out of with a ship. Bridge, make sure you don't fall in there. So yeah, a lot of room down here. 2 chests to be found. Well, 2 of those yellow kinds that are over here. There's one here and one back in that other cave piece. Secret area. And of course, back out. Grab onto the tree. Whoa. Pretty crazy momentum from that. Let go. Did not have enough to grab onto that tree. There we go. Nope. So this one again. Ourselves up. That tree. Yeah. That's all it is. But it's great. I mean, it's very responsive grappling. Pretty much go wherever with it. Anything that has mass, which is literally everything in the game, can be grappled. You'll see the reticle change. You can't, right now I can't, obviously, grapple to anything. It's just a little dot. And now the reticle is this dot with a circle around it, and I can hit something. So, launch it up there, and we'll start rock climbing. Now the easiest way to do that is to, again, hold shift to go up, and control to go down with your rope. And whenever you let go, if you're going to be shooting out another grappling, you're going to want to hold it in and then release again. Right click, hold, release. Right click, hold, and release. And that's how you're going to be able to shoot the quickest. There we go. Now we're up here. Having a grand old time. Here. Yeah, so that's Worlds Adrift Island Creator, and with the added experience of being able to mess around in your own islands, which is nice. You know, you can, if you want to play this game, you'll sort of get a feel for the mechanics and the physics of it, and get to mess around and get pretty good with using the grappling, become a grappling ninja. Who doesn't want to be that? So, yeah. Check out the game, check out their website. I don't know when the next alpha will be, but of course they'll be testing, so try to, if you want to play this game, try to get in there and check it out. I'll see you there. If you are, hopefully I'll get in. If not, I'll see you later on in the release of it, because I'll sure be playing this game. I already have an alliance made. You can make them on their website now. You can also go and reserve a name. And so I've already done that, and I have Green Man Alliance, so join me there. We can do some really fun things in this game, I'm sure. We'll have a great time. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe, and send me some comments. I'll be down there to chat with you and answer any questions you might have. For now, this has been Green Man. You have been you, and awesome, and I will see you later.